Welcome everyone, this is for YouTube. Hello, всем привет. Badam Cup, квалы, четвертьфиналы. Thank you, Shupe, for a reminder. You are amazing. I actually forgotten about this. Так, Глимас начинает с Димовенда осады. Не нашел в руку храм, но есть свиток. У Пуза, известного под псевдонимом Пипегес. Колода на Ива, колода с погонщиками и наузикой. О, это даже не реран. За 2025 год, наверное, было всего 3 рерана. В один из этих дней лежал Gwent, в один из этих дней поминали Мотол Gwent ивенты. Вот и все. Храм Добран, я отвлекся на чат и не увидел, что замешалось на дно колоды. Был же такой мотол, да, пропал совсем. Мы слышали, вы любите прокрутку? Тогда мы идем по местам. Так, это такой себе добор. Нужно лучше. Принцесса Присцилла, наверное, и... Если забирать последний ход, барон довольно-таки неплох против Ива. Ну да, Присцилла, барон читались. Из первой тройки игроков пришлось брать Фалибора. В принципе, тут есть морпехи. Ну, Ива здесь занимается прокруткой. Ива должен быть очень недоволен роллом барона. Барона добирает с храма. Анси в колоде нету. И скилла наролять Анси тоже не хватило. Ну, по поинтам такое приличное отставание. И не очень-то и хотелось бы, наверное, скидывать барона забафанного. Ну, как бы... На 25 он в сумме сходит. Но, как бы, жалко и маловато. Есть Димовент в руке. Но все это несется в следующий раунд. Ну, как бы довольно-таки логично. Забирать этот раунд будет дорого. Начинаешь вкидывать димовендов, осады, баронов. Нильфы своей бронзы будут просто откидываться и найдут свой пас в любом случае. Еще пойди у них забери. Так. Ну, не поймал брик в руку. Это уже хорошее начало. Наузика мертвая. Здесь можно карабалисту поднять. Север, понятно, может стрелять по лжецири из машинок. Так что надо смотреть, как это понадежнее провернуть. С пустым столом понятно, что бугуртики не играются. Всегда можно, если не нравится линейка с Цири, можно взять и просто ее убить. Но это так. Пока что спам. Придется играть турнир в себя. Ну, север, я так понимаю, пока что еще будет откидываться картишками. Ничего серьезного. Тащится Рон. Нет, не Ронвит. Выставляется все-таки движочек. Совсем нагло в керри-овер играть не стоит. На руке есть 2 осадных для... Для осады. Так, оба бугурта в сбросе. Так что Цири есть что играть. Другое дело, что ее теперь не подбафать. Вторым бугуртом с руки надо будет ждать, пока она все-таки решит перейти. Две наузики в руке на пуше, даже если это пуш сомнительными картами, не очень. Тут жесткие байты на Лео Бонарта, видимо. И Лео пятнашку уже заберет. Движок, пятнашка. Тут, конечно, Димовен будет играться. Так что байт хороший. Вильгефорца Стефана нету в руке. Раз. Присыла. 2 в присылу. И карабалиста на стол. Неплохо у Пуза 3 мертвые карты. Такой себе Иво. Так что если хотеть чем-то кидаться, осталось 2 играбельные картищи. Отправляется Цири. О, бесплатная прокрутка. Ну вот единственное, что нету карт, чтобы прям играть до конца. Окей. Выпущена осада. Лидию Иво все еще можно отдать. Но Ива нету причины отдавать от барона, с последним ходом отыгрывается. И Лидию, в принципе, кидать тоже жалко. Так что просто вот задонатил Цирю, подразумевая пуш до конца, пока она не перейдет. Получил осаду. Ну, в принципе, хороший размен. Нильфы докрутились как самый настоящий север. Север пока что еще до конца не докрутился. Так, у нас под Наталиса там вообще имеется еще что-то. Окей, есть вторая лебедка, а то было немного напряжно. Есть вторая лебедка, нет второй лебедки. Наталис, друг мой, что ты сделал здесь в своей жизни для Севера? Лидия неплохо комбинируется с лебедкой. О. Ваш стрим подключен на YouTube. Какое своевременное оповещение. И уверенный, очень уверенный пас. Вот Глимаза. Так, у меня там это имена игроков, кстати, никто не сказал. Но никто не видит, так что ничего нету. Уверенный пас от Глимаза. Да, но упомянуть можно было, конечно, я сам тоже забыл, что имена игроков не там, где надо. Ну, 1-0. Север забрикался, Север проиграл на равных R1. Северу плохо. Как бы Ива вроде не выглядит страшным, но да. Что-то пошло не так. So, yeah. Easy win for Nilfgaard, for Pipegis there.
Bapanada.
But it didn't go well for the North in round 1. Plus the Natalis brick was unfortunate. Also, hello YouTube. Всем привет на YouTube. Ссылочку на YouTube кину в Twitch. Если не лень дойти и поставить лайк, то можно было бы. Уза — это Пипегис. Так. Стрим на Ютабе. Ну, в принципе, пусть висит прикрепой. Здорово, Лезард. Как ваши дела? Так, теперь у нас север от Глимаза от красной. У Пипегиса остались только монстры. Накер монстр с книгой. Этерал и... Указ чилят, но есть... есть свиток, есть ларва. В принципе, имеется бронза, которой играть. Выживает ли что-то против пары машинок? Это другой вопрос. У севера... О, у монстров отобрали тягуна из накер колод. На замене здесь двойной лог. Попил дарджилинга с медом, теперь чилю. Звучит неплохо. От меня не спросил, как дела. Ай-яй-яй. Ай-яй-яй, какой плохой стример. В Димовенду положили храм и две Пошел картонки и началось роляние. Подожди, что он не показал первую? Так, дуэлянтика. 2 раза нароляли, окей, и взяли Ододо. И на YouTube я еще не кинул ссылочку на турнир. So, decks are in YouTube chat now. Pinned. Bam. Did anyone pick a V deck? Well, this is a tournament with a prize pool, so people are not really trolling with the lineups, but I don't think Magpie was participating, so no V. Unfortunately. Такс. Ну тут Личинусы, Сиренка. Димовенда можно было только лочить, но от локов здесь лежит разведка. Так что ловить особо нечего. Ну, у монстров так, в принципе, порядочно темпа, но так как разыгрался полный димовент, то даже несмотря на храм, север довольно-таки близок, плюс керри-овер имеется. Ну, все-таки пас и север. Вот этот вот 15 поинтов керри-овера и созданного Зелькирка забирает и уходит. Не дает ходов, чтобы сыграть жабу, свинюшку и Цири, в принципе, поставить в керри-овер тоже. А тут уже конец. Жоки Чео и Вондер никак не могут начать. Ну да, я не знаю, Фокси умотала, кастила. Так что не со стороны кастера проблема должна быть, но и жесткие челы тоже кастили. Так что или у Вондера что-то, или платформа сама по себе. Будет что покастить на стриме Фокси. Fully on English, then. Окей. Ну, посмотрим. Не судьба. Иногда платформа работает идеально, иногда случаются такие заскоки. А так, может, еще не все. Maybe. Зелькерк. Ну, можно было как бы осаду найти, конечно, было бы получше. Можно было найти... высадку. Так, а стоп, а где? Лок. Валюе. Садос инженера, но он тут, конечно, сидит, ждет своего часа, но посмотрим. Этот осадник, в принципе, может дать рвение и помочь сохранить. Ну, вечная история.
Bafanada.
О, но осада на месте, а Губерт это просто керри-овер. Так что, ну, сработало, сработало. Ну да, больше осада с Рафара пришла. Part of the plan. Так, ну первая свинюшка вылетает. И в принципе танкует сразу же одного Зелькерка. Ну тут должен быть луз в минус карту, по идее. Как бы, по идее, вполне может такое случиться. Вопрос, будет ли какой-то хороший размен, потому что, да, пятнашка вон уже вылетает. Отдавать Зелю как бы жалко. Вот в этом-то и вопрос. Но не отдавать Зельхерка значит ставить осаду. И уходить на равных. У севера остается еще высадка. И Зеля тогда. Ну и Губерт, по идее, должен. Должен тогда Кирилл. Окей. Интересно. Но тут нет причин не ставить Цири, может даже играть жабу. Так, что у нас за добором? Еще одна бронза. Ну ладно, просто еще по картишке разменялись, как бы норм. Жаба, по идее, value должна найти. Тут полный сетап сброса. По-моему, все лежит по одной копии. Лежит 2 ларвы. В колоде нету некромантии. Так что ларва уже не придет. Ты с Матолом и Лилит на связи до сих пор? Матол фрик. Удалил Discord сервер, и в Дискорде ему без приглашения в друзья писать нельзя, и я не уверен, добавил ли он меня. А Лилит, ну как бы, да, в Дискорде. Но благо Лилит еще как бы только неделя прошла с турнира. Yeah, solid bleach, but is it enough? Well, North has not much left. And this Necrotome value is off the charts. Bam, bam, bam. Plus Toad eating something. Just want to support respect that there are still tournaments for Gwent. Yeah. The amount of tournaments was catastrophically decreasing, but this Badam Cup as entertainment for what, 3 months basically. Ну вот, 44-12, добирай. О, еда для жабы. And another one. Ну да, тут катастрофически северу не хватает поинтов. It's a toad, not frog. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Но есть еще, конечно, бомбарда. Но бомбарда не будет на 40 поинтов. В итоге не особо близко. И Пипегис выигрывает четвертьфинал 2-0. Довольно-таки быстро и без особых проблем. Буллет все неправильно предсказал. Yeah, well played. Goes into the semifinal. We are watching semifinals today as well. Здорово, Глимас. Ну да, и брики были. Ну, nice try, чё, до четвертьфинала дошел. Ты вообще играл раньше? Я спрашивал, но мне никакой инфы не пришло. Я так понимаю, ты и есть Глимас, не смена юзернейма. Один отбор и сразу отлетел. Окей, ну, тогда... Как бы с прибытием в турнирную мету для некоторых намного дольше занимает первую серию выиграть. Так, ну и чё у нас там? Фокси в итоге запустились. Так, ну мы заберем тогда у Фокси картинку. Где там можно сделать такую эту... Фокси стримит на русском, я буду, видимо, стримить на английском, чтобы не дублировать. У меня шикарные 400 часов. Так вот, Фокси стримит на Arctic Foxy канале, а мы тут посмотрим, ну и, видимо, можно на английском, а на русском там будет. Ну или можно, пишите мне, как бы все равно на каком кастить. So yeah, there is another quarterfinal ongoing on Foxy's channel. Link is in chat. And this is Yoki Chell, Жесткий Чел versus Wonder. Probably the first game, because they had a tournament platform lag. So it's Koshchey and Skellige Warriors versus Knights and something Nilfgaardian, Shupe Nilfgaard as we see. Jokic Chell? Yeah, Jokic is very chill. Okay, so there we go. This is at 0-0 at the moment. Scary, yeah, this is the Scary Spider versus Nilfgaard Empire at the moment. Shupe Radea soldiers. Wait, is it single? This is not very shoopy. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Так что да, какой-то шуп. Три одинаковых солдата. Hello. Это вам. Hello, it is to you, ship. I guess. Or maybe not. I don't know. There are dances and whatnot. Free entertainment. So Koshchey versus what? Radea is what, a lock probably. There is also another lock available. There is Shupe lock. Also player disconnect. What is this now? What is this now? Propaganda. Ay. What is this now? Funny. Текс. Ну, фанаты Миамона, они такие. Как бы. Можно ожидать. Все мы фанаты Миамона, все мы такие. Так, тут кто? Жесткий чел делает жесткий please don't to owe me. Отдается первый Кощей с лидеркой. У Вондера не прожатая бокала на столе, так что нельзя пасовать. Но пока что, да, нету причины отдавать второго Кощея. Так, тут есть какие-то обилки, но так же, как и я, когда Кащу смотреть, обилки, в принципе, не обязательно. So yeah, when you are casting, there is like no reason to check the abilities, right? That are rolled. You just wait. And then see. Because that's not interesting. I don't know. I've done it multiple times. Ждем результатов. 5 разных обилок. It's the surprise. Can we check the surprise now? It was damage. At least we know that much. Так, ну тут, да, дамага, а пассивку я особо не понял. Ничего вроде до 10 не забафалось. Ничего с колоды не вылетело. Так, ну раунд уже становится супер коротким. Йоки чел может имбануть и... Да, плюс 4 пассивка была. И поставить кота Шупецкого. Он, конечно, такого делать не будет. Like Kinder Surprise. Yay. Okay, so Kosh is there. Kitty is there. Okay, hand is decent for monsters. It's just that Nilfgaard is in full control mode. Play around Shupe Mage. Yeah, you're not establishing Kitty before the... before Larva lands anyway. Now it is time. There is Radea into the lock, expecting those Koshcheys, and Kitty being clicks. Okay, clicks it. There is an interesting point that, well, Peller is one of the cards. So, this could be a bluff. Like, please lock it, and I'll unlock it and gonna get another value, but it's not really happening. So one big mount art that is getting inward. And one Shupe lock onto the Kosh. Yeah. Tallest unit to crash. Clash has 5 armor. Not that great, and yeah, despite the fact that there is a couple of thrives broken, it's not enough. Yeah, the middle one is destroy a random card. So Nilfgaard prevails. Got one Koshchey on round 2 push, and in a short round controlled the monster board. With a tall punish present, just not enough points on the board. Hey, you're liquid. So this was Wonder on blue coin, first game. Now he has some sort of knights. And that's gonna be what? Warriors on red. Oh wait, what am I talking about? So yeah, this was Nilfgaard from red. Now Wonder is on blue with the knights. So you can see the knights. It is the default one. Спасибо uns. So unlock Peller for Purify. The Koshchey we already seen in action. Rounds 1 Cyclops. Вообще я хочу тут 2-0, чтобы побыстрее закончить. А что там по остальным парам? И что там по остальным парам? 1-1, 1-1. Ну да, в тайминг как раз попадает 2-0 концом остальных серий. Чем он хотел бы, чтобы сам турик уже сегодня прошел бы. Да вообще он бы хотел, чтобы уже был это финальный матч финального дня у всего Badam Cup, чтобы у нас больше не было Гвинта, правильно? Как вам понравилось сегодня отключение ладдера на несколько часов? Yeah, if you weren't present in the morning, Gwent Pro Ladder was not working for a couple of hours. Hopefully nobody panicked too much about that. Мне кажется, с этим гвинтером я сойду с ума примерно через 2 квалы. Любые гвинтеры, когда дело доходит до турнира, особенно если турнир открыт для всех. У Мотола было чуть полегче, потому что почти все играли квал проектов. Иногда бывали относительные новички, как Даурен, например, который, между прочим, Даурен, Badam Cup, там есть D и А, и как бы Даурен, все дела, не кастит свой турнир. Не знаю причин, но все равно не кастит свой турнир. Так вот, Даурену тренировочные первые матчи против Карима, они тогда играли БО5 или БО7. Организовывалось на этом канале Карим против Даурена, когда Даурен был только ладерным бойцом и паниковал, что же делает турнирная платформа и как через нее играть. Не кастит, не отбирается. Еще, наверное, сидит в Counter-Strike играет. Он, конечно, сказал, что он там все болеет или что-то, но, видишь, как бы, если вы бываете на стримах Даурена, а потом жалуетесь на следующий день, что нету его нигде, и его стримов нету, то причина — это просто заказ песен. Не каждый день можно так себя травмировать. А мне интересно, там эта платформа дальше не работает? Или, может, Arctic Foxy забыла принять приглашение? Нет? Отсюда не видно. Отсюда не видно. Ну, не знаю, Даурена, к сожалению, приходится больше половины времени смотреть с замьюченным стримом, с замьюченным звуком. Ну, таков путь. Зато за заказы ведь миллионы зарабатываются. Жиза. Так, я так понимаю, здесь у нас, да, турнирная платформа, немного нет. А пока можно посмотреть, что там происходит. Вообще в ладере, потому что каждый сезон имеет значение. So Badam Cup is also having some influence on the ladder because players from 4 countries are competing. And you can see maybe Baby, Misha, Yaro, Murlico are trying to get into the top 2 positions. Like it's only Russia, Ukraine, Belarus and Kazakhstan. So someone like Payabol is not influencing the seeding, but number 1, number 2 are qualifying, so people are jamming. Also, people are jamming to get the top 8 positions for the qualifiers. То есть тебе maybe Baby не нравится. То есть не нравится, и это сюрприз. Понятно, понятно. Ну, я вижу, да. Пузо Арчи легко в турнире побеждает, а топ-1 тоже Арчи. И что делать? Арчи повсюду. А там про дисквалификацию Пифыча было это... Вбросы или там что-то произошло и... Не нравится, не очень подходящее выражение. Ну, да. Так и есть. Так, еще Ренова то... Ну, тут еще топит 10 тысяч, как бы, до 10 тысяч. Я думаю, у кого-то, может, еще незаконченные плейсменты. Его дисквальнули... Сквал именно. Через ладер разрешили. Ладно. Допустим. Так, что тут? Уже новую платформу им запустили, что ли? So, yeah, YouTube were waiting for the start of the next series. But it ain't happening so far. Tick, 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 tick. Ну, короче, в любой момент начнем. В любой момент. Боябол разрешили? Нет. Ни Лирионов, ни Паяболов, к сожалению, не допускаются к турниру. Что как бы большое упущение, но ладно. Badam, hello to me. We are waiting for... Здорово, Микаэл, Холланд. Oh, the card is still spinning. Oh. We're getting somewhere. Chat. Do you believe in Gwent after CDPR? Йоки чел. А что происходит? Йоки чел. Они решили повторить. Синий сдался, и теперь... Okay, so this is under control, no panic. They are just doing it to repeat the result and expect the invite for the second game. So we are getting somewhere, but not just yet. Not just yet. But now the system just gives another invite, and it's all gonna be good. Так что да, повторение первой катки произошло, новый инвайт пришел. И теперь карта крутится опять. И... Okay. Wonder with the knights as he should be playing his only deck left against warriors. Warriors versus knights. Well. No heat wave for scenario. one great tall punish in the Champions Charge. After that, good luck with dealing with some parts of the combos and engines. Yoki Chell decided to not really get double Warlord into his starting hand. Knights winning round 1 will be scaring. Wait, how are Knights ever winning with this shielded immortal? Oh, bam, bam, bam. You can even break the shield and ping some. Yeah, okay. This is like trying to do something. So yeah, this is protected, this is bleeding and getting extra procced, so at least no value on the Damned Sork. And yeah, this is how you get your Warlord carryover, but this is how you lose your Echo card. More or less for the same tempo. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. Okay, at least this square carryover is not going through. Well, now the combo is ready to go. There is no more bleed. And you can start clicking again. Так, и что у нас? Атака чемпионов первым отдается. So, Champions Charge round 1, just trying to win round 1 and not get scenarioed later on. You're effectively playing a 6, a 6, a 7, and then there might be something in the graveyard. Nah, okay, this is only raids. Yeah, no discard happened. And Knights actually run away with 6 carryover points. If you want to keep Margarita for the lock and scenario plus Maiden's Shield intact, then you only had 2 playable cards, so maybe understandable. If you only consider 2 cards in your hand playable. On the other hand, there is the Heatwave, there is Irondight, so like tier is answerable. So this makes 3 playable cards. But I guess they are also like 5s and 6s, comparable to what Yoki Chell was having. So Wonder was a bit scared of losing on even. Okay, so Bob, you're into raid, only one leader charge, but no champions charge anymore, so the bloodthirst is not really a problem that you should be establishing. Move a bronze warrior. Well, there is only the broker now. The graveyard is set up. And it's not even dark outside, but the app is sending me the Northern Lights notification. Interesting. It's also very gray outside, so consider that a scam. Так, ну воины, в принципе, пытаются сделать пуш-пуш. Отдай мне сценарио, и это успех. Это успех. Тут, в принципе, в колоде не так много чего осталось. О, high roll. High roll. Easy game. Arendite is at 8. Dragbone 2 is not the most amazing tempo play you could ever do as a skilly player that is trying to push. At least engines are turned off, both of them. So theoretically you can do it as cheap as just boiling oil. You still have this working and tanking one of the rain procs. Now you cannot really get ahead with just Damned Zork without like proccing your leader. So bam bam, now scenario points are quite good. It's just that you don't really have too much left, need to find echo cards. They are in the deck for some reason, so time to use them. Пока что да. Без каких-либо... Okay, so... Lady of the Lake is here. Эхо находится. Хотя бы одно. Хотелось бы два. Есть два. Есть ответ на Тира. И не один. Рандит на 12, so 12 damage from here. You also have a heat wave. You have last say. This might be it for Жёсткий Чел. Although this Mahaka Mail is not amazing and there is still a leader ability. So this is AA. There are no knights. That you want to be playing. If Wonder wins, this is a 2-0. He goes into the semifinal to play against Pepegis that we watched to win his series 2-0. If Josky prevails, then we're seeing Koshchey versus Northern Realms Knights. But something tells me this might be engine, so theoretically you should take a damage card from tier and not just the point slam value, because it's gonna get erased. So yeah, leader is stopping Irondite from growing. At least there is an attempt, and Margarita, Mahakamail are not the most exciting options to keep it rolling. But 23 is bigger than 22. Also no Bloodthirst 3 to activate. Так, ну, по сути, окей. Тут жара трейдится, а война клоунов играет больше, чем Эль. Плюс 2 поинта с Харальда, и как бы все нормально. У жесткий чел что-то как-то выглядело чуть-чуть подальше. Да, хорош. На секунду выглядело как все. А выведи у себя счет, так счет же внизу на экране, а мне надо все будет переименовывать и... Ладно, давай. Сейчас как раз будет пауза. Между... Так, ну бам, и это жара на 14, ее не хватает. GG. Yeah, I was mistaken. For some reason it looked a bit further apart with the heat wave and answer to tier and all that, but Harold bringing a couple of extra pinks and War of Clans doing 2 things simultaneously was enough. Так, вот. А кто где будет? Это что же надо? Это тоже надо предсказать. Thomas Ladder, BM opponent. Well, as a caster, I can only BM you. Why would you waste your points for the first time in years? For BM, that cannot be done. So this is 1-1. It's gonna be Koshchey on blue coin for Josky Chel against the Knights. Knights now don't have the blue coin for extra points. На какой? Koshchey, Josky. Окей. Здорово, клоунидзе. So, Koshchey, Koshchey, Koshchey. Player top. Jockey triple E. Здесь у нас Вондер. Как-то так. Ну, получается, что Виола это Вондер. Вот. Муллигана я не видел. 3 эхо имеется. Эхо в эхо. So, there is Immortals, there is a lock, but was it double or single ale? Anyway, there is ale in hand. There is also Pellerino. Things jumping out. Good tempo for D9 Irondite. This ale is very slow. Is this live? Yes, it is. Hey yo, Andy. Theoretically, MOP is pretty good to counter Immortals things. Да, кукловод имбы, как бы можно все тут прожимать, есть масло, есть Рандутский. Но, в принципе, прожимать можно и самому с таким же успехом. Циклоп отвечает, so yeah, very nice MOP roll there. And hello Lerio and Lerio viewers. Закрыть ветку углового глаза. Ну, посмотрим, между катками где-то можно. Are you playing in those? Bullet already qualified, Sunvanter qualified, and Joski Chel also qualified into winning round 1 as Koshchey player. Ayo, the shit! We are casting game number 3 of quarterfinal between Joski Chel and Wonder. There will be semifinal later as well. And now a little bit of push. There is thinning that you want to do. There are bandits. Also, people are playing without Cosimo, and we should shame them. Hey Olerio, how was the stream? How was finding opponents? Now that the ladder was fixed, no issues at 2500, or was card spinning for a long time still? At least I won versus Dora, and now he needs to play Gwent. Is that your goal for the season then? Здорово, РВС. So this Windhelm Procane couple of times breaks the riders. No, Joski Chel qualified into winning round 1 of this. So yeah, forces the leader without the Koshchey. No issues, smooth queuing. There's a chance fewer bots are here. Yeah, I've heard of that. I lost to a bot on Tuesday and CDPR finally decided to act. I was playing meal, that's my excuse, but still.
If you require aid,
Super finey mega cast.
Hey,
Ayo fire. Yeah, it's all over the place. Since our quarterfinal ended faster, we are looking at Arctic Fox's stream because they had a delay. Joski Chel is playing and also adminning the tournament to some extent beyond uns. Okay, so Koshchey actually finds a pass after pushing this scenario. How big is Arendite? Yeah, this is not a big sword. There is no Vandergrift on the board yet, so this is potentially happening right about now. They banned some guys along with the fix, that's great. Now everyone is a label trader. I absolutely love this Twitch feature. Oh, bad attitude? Well... it's kind of funny. Definitely not annoying at all. I wonder if you can turn it off, but I never looked into this. But at the moment everyone is a raider from Lerios, even those who were here before, because multi-monitor system everywhere. People are watching multiple tabs simultaneously, makes sense. Yeah, I think you're only allowed to qualify through ladder. Okay, now to this round 3, Joski Chel has the Koshchey combo, Renfri is there. Not sure what Riptide is achieving with the shields. Koshchey doesn't really have much to do with those. There is Mantrap at 4p, but also Squirrel, so yeah. You cannot take every player card from the deck from Renfri's passive. Also, yeah, we are watching other streams, so I cannot really see what abilities are there, because Observer is not showing it, and yeah, we'll just wait. Okay, so 6 damage, bam bam bam. Shield's broken, a Riptide kinda activated. Not bad, not bad. There's nothing is happening with play a card out of the deck. And they all toxic. Yeah, I don't know. Vibes are kinda different. Get absolutely moderated, shoe store, kid. This Riptide doesn't have any extra armor, not like Koshchey is usually establishing that. So yeah, goes back row. It's nice to see Wonder playing again. Yeah, I honestly forgot about the username for years. But I guess I also didn't really know them that well. But it's a familiar username. And yeah, I think I've seen the username also on Legacy's website, when there was a Legacy website. We just need Praneo. Praneo was making a comeback like a year ago. Not comeback, but he was doing something Gwent related a year and a half ago. I remember you seeing him stream multiple times. Okay, so the Koshchey time is finally here. This adrenaline thingy was delaying the fine action with the Koshchey. The thing is, the heat wave and boiling oil are there. So not much is happening with the Koshchey. Okay, now every player in Gwent is gonna get mentioned in chat in the next 10 minutes. So yeah, Heatwave allows Koshchey to actually exist for another turn, and it's huge. Bam, 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 so many points. Like, Kitty would be many points, but double proccing this Koshchey is big. And this Margarita doesn't feel great as a finisher now. Like, she is breaking Peller. Was Sarandite buffed to 11 by the end, but yay. Night points, but this is 19, so like 19 point Mount Arc. There is usually only one special, and Joski Chell is winning 2-1 after falling behind. Okay, GG's. So Joski Chell going into the semi-final, where he is playing against Pipegas, Puzo Archie. The other semi-final is Forever Globus versus 1-2. Also, guys, if you are interested, there is the tournament page, or the league, tournament, etc. page. You get all the Badam Cup info from this one, !Badam. So 4 players already qualified: Bullet, Sanvanter, Sergo and Leshy. Sanvanter and Sergo through the March season ladder. Bullet won the previous league that we're casting now. There will be 3 leagues, and Leshy won the qualifier tournament that are held on the weekends. You can see the schedule. of the tournaments. But yeah, the participation, sadly, from my point of view, limited to players from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and Kazakhstan. So Lirionov, Payabolov cannot participate. And if you want to see the team organizing it, well, you know some of them. Nick, Mitrofan. For some reason, at first I was like, what is Danirai doing there? But yeah, you can also see Daurian. Well, this is just a picture, so I have no confirmation that this is Daurian. Leriodze, Poyabolsky. And yeah, this is Sample, who is the tech support. Who else? You might have seen Yaro, the rapper, Josky Chel, and Lublю Mitrofana also sometimes present. Oh, Klaunidze. Although Klaunidze is also a streamer, you've seen him before. Yeah, Klaunidze literally streamed 1 or 2 times, got paid by Mitrofan, and still spending that donation to this day. Дуряны синие волосы, понятно. А да, был день, когда Клаунидзе стримил, один день в году был, Митрофан ему задонатил на днюху, и, короче, все, Клаунидзе все еще не может потратить эти деньги. Так, унс нужна инфа, мы будем стримить, да, жесткий чел против Пипегиса. So, жесткий чел content continues. Puzo we already seen. We'll look at the decks in a moment. Я еще стримил предновогодний BO9 с позорным 0.5. Ну да, было такое. More of a music producer, not Gwent player. True. Теперь Ник это Клаунидзе с одним стримом в год, но он что-то там будет кастить из турниров. Раз его первым поставили как начальником цеха. Так, жесткий чел versus Puzo. Жесткий чел versus Puzo. 1, 2, 3. Так, что надо сделать? Еще надо получить инвайт. Будет, окей. И, в принципе, оформить счет. Давайте начнем со счета. 0. 0. So, semi-final time. It's a bit weird to be casting the same game, but it is what it is. So this is Puzo. Yeah, I think occasionally Twitch suggests me to watch a stream of Krokis, another, and I've seen some of Mogwai's Snap Pokemon streams when I was actually checking on those games. Well, you missed Hankook or wait, Hankook. Hanachan was Hankook, I think, wasn't mentioned before, yeah. Metal with his rave stream, good times. Yeah, hopefully we'll see at some point Metal again. Так, что я открыл? Я открыл колоды Pipegis. So this is Puzo's deck, starting with Enslave Evo, which performed well. Puzo won 2-0, so it just won its game. This is all in Evo deck with a bunch of thinning, so deck thins to like a couple of cards. Has points with Siri. Of course, this is Enslave, so you cannot just bullhurt her 2 times. Gwent used to be kinda big in US. I don't think so. They had tournaments with Pumpkin, Red Rain, Flag. I don't believe... вам показать деки. Okay, my bad. My bad. Too many clicks that I've done. So this is the Evo deck from the Puzo, also known as Pepegis. Nausicaa, Slave Driver, 6 provisions, doesn't matter. Anything to Evo runs the cards, also runs extra copies of it from Artorius. Extra copy of it. Double Toll Punish available. Next is Self Wound, the ban magnet most likely. At least so far, this has been the most banned deck that I've seen. Yeah, would have been cool to have such shimmy streams, because Shiro has been meta for years now. Although Scorch wasn't. And the last deck is Necromancer Stone Golden Acre. Most of you should be familiar with this. Lerio played a lot of it. I actually seen Sad Fury streaming TFT or something like a month ago, which has this long memory occasionally. I guess if you looked into watching some of the streams 5 years ago, it still remembers. So this is Joski's lineup, starting with the actual Dwarf's Precision Strike. Actual because the normal deck would never run Moonraw normal. So we see Koshchey running no Cosimo, but fucking Precision Strike Dwarfs are running it, which is I don't know, some perverted choice. And even like Moonraw, as Klonitsa points out, kinda needs the tokens, and this is a Renfri deck and no Philavandral deck, so those tokens are kinda limited. So then it's just regular warriors that we've seen, and the Koshchey that just won the game because we were casting. So yeah, I'll go back to this and this, probably the decks that should not get banned. A Renfri Dwarfs with no Shiro, but with Cosimo, Moonraw, among other things, and like a bunch of Bronze Dwarfs. Sergio, Gwent to town. Yeah, I wonder what some people are doing. Like many went to play, I don't know, what was the one that Flake was casting? Not Fab, but something. The physical card game. Then we have Spacey with Larcana, and now Star Wars. So I wonder how many of them are just jamming some physical card games. Okay, so invite is here, which means that we also get the ban. And it's Skellige versus Skellige. Bans set. So, bam, bam. Ready to go, поехали, поехали. Yeah, there was a guy like Dark Kevin with some XXX at the start and end of the name as well. Was quite popular with the community. The streams were also always a delight. Yeah, the Babsy Boing Boing is another. Gravish, Babsy, so many like German content makers and pro players that you cannot even remember all their names. There is like Andy99, NDC99 as well. Some wholesome, and then, yeah, maybe not widely known, but I would really like Dan Master streams to reappear. He does occasional attempt at it, and he mentioned last time he was here that he got a new PC, if I'm not mistaken, but he's overworked. So unlucky. There was Zayt as well, part of Team Arituza even. I think he hosted the Arituza end of the year event at some point even, so some might even remember the name, but the dude is just running the YouTube for strategy games nowadays. But he also was present for only a year in EU non-friendly hours. Some of the names mentioned, like Konsu, I think, they occasionally appear. And then some names like Demarcation actually apparently play the game, getting into like top 100, so sometimes Gwent just calls. So the best player of all time is Andy C. Yeah, there you go, Andy. The chat has decided. So this is a tribute to Lerio streams apparently. We're just spinning a card. Maybe Foxy actually managed to get into the game, but most likely not. Most likely not. What the fuck? Man. Streaming on two languages is very тяжело at times. Did you like Sunwanters? They all are very freaky, Andy, and everyone is streaming in some Discord. So don't be surprised if people actually know of what you are playing or how the games go. Because there is apparently non-stop stream in Discord. Somewhere. Так, ну карты хорошо крутятся. Прошлый матч жесткий челом багнулся. Надеюсь, мы до нуля докрутим просто и матч начнется. So жесткий quarterfinal was bugged and they had to restart. Hopefully when we hit 0 the platform decides to work, but no promises. This should be under the Badam in deck lists. This YouTube VOD gonna be quite useless. It will be long, but on rewatch there is like no reason to watch the card spinning, and it just kills the watch time of the VOD. Not like YouTube completely, like I didn't upload for a month, and now videos are getting like 300 views. Amazing. Very good. YouTube is like, fuck you, you didn't upload for a month for us. Which is not how YouTube's supposed to be working usually. Yeah, usually when you don't upload, like, it's not there are channels that are uploading only once per month, but I have no idea why, but those recent videos of the Lilith's tournament are all just tanking. Yeah, sadly, you should clickbait and the more the better. Although, I guess it also depends on the topic and the audience. But still, if you put something exciting, like the Gwent audience is already small, and it's also a bit more mature. Card games in general, although maybe not all of them, the more serious ones anyway. So clickbaiting some of the audiences is harder, but it still works. I like how people prefer the lowest effort content possible, just wanna watch games and that's it. Yeah, the stat, I don't know, I might ping you just out of curiosity about some of the things, but when I was doing the intro for the decks, like this is the deck and you're supposed to be playing this, that, or implement this strategy, this part is usually just skipped. One part of it is probably that like the content in English is getting skipped when you like 20, 25, 30% of the audience is Russian speaking. Yep, so I had the same stats, and then you also don't get the continuous watching because people are skipping and it's bad. Played versus oldest and coolest player, OBT Gwent, -3 cards down, win. No. Все это скипают, это правда? Ну да, я поэтому перестал делать Shin, got amazing number of views on my personal MMR height score, what? Oh, well, if you look at what Spacey was doing and what some other, like, Snap content makers are doing, is like, my new favorite deck seems to be doing pretty well. When he tanked to... Oh, so the joke actually worked? That's amazing. I wonder how... Like, catchy was it to open, start looking, and then the record is actually... 3, 2, 1, go! We're actually going into the game, right? Platform, 3, 2, 1, go! My best video is V. Well, your meal also got quite... Although I'm not sure you probably mean the average view duration, etc. But yeah, meal is... it's just what it is. But V wasn't? Nah, V also was. My best probably video is... we're not going into the game, fuck. The best video for me would be probably the Tugo, but at that time it was easier because of like the new content, the new cards appearing. Foxy, I guess. Okay, the new invite is here. Yoink. Second time is a charm, right? In general, people seem to like monsters. Well, I don't know if, yeah, there is like an archetype dependency. Monsters just have so many of those Sabbath decks, Yaga decks. Like Tugo, we play something multiple times thanks to the Sabbath and AQ. Nilfgaard kinda has the meal. Maybe Colgrim for the freaks of Gwent is a catchy deck. But then you need to start working on it. The first couple of times I uploaded the tournament games with the cows, it went quite well. I think Morlitza was playing it on ladder quite successfully, so I just took his deck. But then some of the decks, yeah, after a couple of times they're just not getting the hits. Okay, we're actually in game. Let's go, the semi-final. Joski versus Pipegis. I might need to flip the play. Also, did you guys notice how there is no syndicate? Almost at all. There was Grisha earlier. Okay, Joski at the bottom. This works well. Поехали, поехали. На самом деле контент, а не болтовня вот это вот ваша. So, Joski mulligans the bricks, the thinning bricks, finds Riptide, which is honestly not doing that much in this game against Evo. There is basically no engine value. Syndicate is kind of meh. Yeah, but I mean, this is a best of 3. There is a question about the power level of Syndicate. And maybe on the first round or two of the league, there were still people. We've seen the Syndicate player in quarters, but I think Syndicate was not played. The same deck was queued twice and lost. Okay, anti-drive is happening a little bit, so yeah, we've seen Riptide immediately. Mantrap procs 2. There is no coup value, spine value on Rune Mage, so you don't have to take it. Cockatrice requires well, there is no poison, no nothing, so just double proc on Larva. Or you can thrive if you are expecting to play Cyclops into Renfri's Gang. Yep. Goes for that option instead. Okay, so Artorius into more thinning, there are tactics present.
My boots got
And we
sand
actually
on
get the battle stations. Давай, давай! All the cards! Well, not sure how much value this damsel gonna bring, considering most cards are pretty low. Roaches, Trife is not happening here. I think there would be some hate nerves this patch. Yeah, a lot of big cards got hit by power nerfs multiple times now. Like the Svalblots of this world. And also provision nerfs. I haven't been really thinking much, as I haven't been streaming for some months or years beyond the casting. I wasn't really participating in the councils. Picking 6 for a single council is easy, but picking 20 is questionable. I will just focus on nerfing NR and self-wound.
We all make sacrifices.
Okay, so City Lands, there is the Cyclops alert going on. This actually allows, yeah, there we go, the clicking on the damsel if you feel like stopping. You can even stop the false city. Ugh, value. Okay, a spoiler alert. Ayo. Ayo, Rosma. Hello. Okay, so there is a match still happening. Игра продолжается, сори за отвлечение, но мы здесь больше почилить, правильно, а не tryhardить. So we're mostly chilling, but the game is happening. And well, the Cyclops is doing the engine killing still.
From white sands to snows.
Hey, Metal, how are you doing? Nerf has so many cards to possible nerf. Is Temple one of them? Guys, is Temple the first card to hit 20 provision cost? Just for the memes, because people love memes. Don't understand what's wrong with Temple. In the tournament we only had double Selkirk today. And then Priscillus, etc, etc. No, nothing wrong with the card. Absolutely normal occurrence. Okay, so Nilfgaard actually is giving up. You'd have to slam a pretty big Evo to win, which you, well, potentially you could have done that, right? Win on even and then just enslave the Koshcheys or something. A Temple, Siege, Raffart, Revenants, Natalis, Marine, Siege Support, Reverts. So Thinner Sadar. The bandits are already out.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Oh, you play in Regalarva, I play in Regalarva. But so far the tempo is permitting. Your troubles with the double Koshchey is the presence of a leader plus a couple of cards. We also do see the lack of Sir Scratch a lot, and if you're pushing but losing the last say, you might be in trouble, so let's see how it goes. Assassination was doing only 4, so wouldn't be killing. The answers are of course present. Temple just makes deck building more boring. We always got the feeling, at least personally, well, yeah, it's not a secret. CD Projekt Red definitely tried to create cards that make underutilized cards actually pop off from time to time with the temples and some of the other creates. Okay, so the first answered with the Stefanko. It's of course not enough to catch up. Yeah, the compass, even like Delirium occasionally, although, well, at least Delirium is more RNG and more interesting in that regard. But there were some others as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like the Skellige create any warrior card. The raid, the wolves. There was a genuine attempt at, I think, expand the card pool through creates. But maybe you can call them like more controlled creates. Unlike something that the Deep Blue is doing. Ты на кого ставишь? Да жесткий как-нибудь найдет, как выиграть серию. И ты не заполнил ветку, но не было времени, видишь, между катками не было перерыва, мы сразу же в следующую пошли. I'll just nerf all NR and legendary cards and Temple will become weak. Nah, shouldn't take long time. And there is definitely not no workaround for that. Like, it's much easier to start with Demavenge and Rafart's Vengeance. BM opponent. Well, you are my opponent, so goodbye, my friend. Nah, unlucky. You survive. Nausicaa, charge! Alright, so still 1, 2, 3, 4 control cards, but no last say, so everything you kill is just 1 extra point on Mount Art. Is 1 Mount Art enough to beat the Nausicaas? Where there are only 2 Nausicaas. Not much is happening otherwise. Just control cards.
I have scores to settle.
Okay, now we can check boost allied by 2 damage, spoon base, damage all, destroying 8. Well, there is armor, so damage is like A. Base power, Koshchey doesn't really have much in that regard. Enemy unit. Oh, you can block the the Koshchey stealing. Although, well, Koshchey stealing is kinda boring anyway. King G6, 4, lowest prof. Yeah, those are not amazing to pull. So destroy an 8 and play the lowest provision unit. But it's not really doing much in terms of thriving. I miss Naruto.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't seen Lerio play against Naruto in the past month. Well, Lerio Toto is also there, Clownitz, so people still play it. Well, it's kinda Koshchey time. Oh, Metal, I definitely would need to talk to you occasionally, right? Do you want to accept my fucking Discord friend invite, request, whatever? So that we can chat about Gwent for a long time. I know that you are excited about the Gwent talk.
Let's make this
Good idea, Clownitz. Enemy unit of 8 power. You cannot really ignore it, as you are playing some. But it's kind of funny. That this destroy 8 would be probably worse than just deal 6.
Let's dance.
Also points. Everything dying is making... There is only one special. Plus 1 extra point from False City that you didn't put into your graveyard yourself. So this is 24. You just cannot play Mount Art, so you'll have to... Koshchey, click. Our leader is pathetic, but it doesn't proc the Koshchey himself, only the larva.
An interesting choice.
So this is 25. 31. And this gets double procced. With a couple of extra tribes, it's actually enough. Wow. Жесткий chell takes game number 1. That wasn't easy. This was a 1-point game, but preserving last save with Mount Art and also giving yourself extra points with the infusions. What solved this? Говорил же, жесткий найдет, как выиграть. Правда, всю серию я не был очень уверен за этот матч. Поехали дальше. Okay, so slightly surprised. As I had my concerns. С кем сегодня Санвантер играет? А, там так происходит еще. Они все спят. Окей. А то я не знаю, какая у вас там мета дискордовая. Немного фриковато, конечно. Yeah, Mitrofan, what about paint? How can Rosma... You probably don't even like too much the music Rosma is playing. Не все спят, ночью выходят на охоту за поеболом. Понятно. Rosmas... I'm asking how did you become Mitrofan's favorite Italian streamer when Paint My Death exists? And they actually shared what Telegram channel together with a few other members. So not much, but yeah, Rosma's music is quite nice. It overlaps a lot with my playlist, but mine is not sorted, so it plays a variety of stuff. Rosmas is nice because it's mostly on style. He said Italian. Well, Paint My Death is Italian. You cannot change that. Так, конь вывалился. У вас тут конь вывалился. Не очень. Но по идее это рал. А чё это рал? А собственно что это рал? Это рал здесь. Oh, it's true. Рал тут просто чиллирует в заднем ряду, его пытаются таргетить каждый ход, но особо не помогает. Как говорится, что ты мне сделаешь. Ай-яй-яй. This is like COVID times throwback. Ethereal just surviving and working. Almost guaranteed. We discussed this last time I streamed, but yeah, people suggest it would have been fun if you could somehow through Balance Council bring back old mechanics or old versions of the cards. Just for a season. That would have been like an extra layer, because people mentioned that, well, the nerfs are getting harder, so sometimes we could have just rotated cards in and out. Супер ставка, кто победит Badam? Санвантер победит Badam. Не-не-не, Санвантер победит Badam. Миамона не допустили играть. Так что Санвантер заберет легко. Ну как легко? Придется, конечно, искать карты. Okay, so Larva, Siren, Harpy, Egg available. The Witch Apprentice is gonna hit the board as well. So that means Ice Giant missing. Also, let's forget about the eggs. They will not be featured. I don't know why Yoki Chell decided to keep all those bricks in hand. It's too жестко. But he just wants the content. and long semifinal, I believe. But yeah, this Ethereal made the round slightly free. Like Oak was there, but it took time to set up, and by that point you were definitely not well, maybe you were not contesting anyway. Oh, oi. Yeah, enough. Stop it. No more bricks in deck. At least mulligans are safe. And decent pickup. Despite not thinning those out. I'm missing Shark 1. Still not sure why Cosima is in this deck and not in Koshchey. What's the optimal role even? Like, I tried transforming some Shark 1s, it wasn't great. The bronzes are maybe 5 piece are okay, but then you have like chariots and stuff. Like, I know that the Cosimo on bandits is not always ideal. Есть ссылка Badam. Да, есть ссылка здесь и на сайте турнира, по-моему. А, нет, там больше как архив, по-моему, постят. Ну, короче, вот, да, держи. Но если Клоунидзе пройдет, то как Пифыч не пройдет? А я верю, что Клоунидзе пройдет. Geralt is taken immediately, like, if you don't expect answering the Witch Apprentice. Especially immediately. Well, you probably just leader Oak, Renfri them early on. This was the best Geralt outside of those. Остальные не верят? Но получается, я мама Клоунидзе, что поделать?
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
You do all this just to get locked. Not feeling amazing. I think Joski Chel deserved the fruit on his side of the board. Как же они мотивируют Пифыча в чате? Как же они его мотивируют? Все равно, мне кажется, играть с бриками неправильно. Зачем тебе брики в руке жесткие? Пора уже что-то прокручивать, потому что, ну, это будет невозможно же от Малигани. Эти будет искать Шеркана, потом жаловаться, что не нашел Шеркана. Но лидера как бы хотелось бы поддержать еще.
Return her to me.
10 провизий, 6 силы и 1 берсеркер. Man, I don't know. But don't think I want to see this at 9p. Maybe everything is answered by just make the card golden necrable.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
Okay, the info is out. You never want to finish with golden necro, of course, because necromancer tome is just not a card like this. Okay, the final motivation to play the P strike has arrived. It's just that it doesn't really kill on its own, and oak is just good enough. Брикнется или не брикнется, чат? Will there be a brick in round 3 for Joski? Because he will be searching for Sharkan.
Can dwarves fight?
Okay, he plays the second copy. He was never losing. So I guess there is no real brick alert, influenced by the hand state. Now if you break it just because Sentinel came in. And not that your hand already had something you had to mulligan away. Oh! Wait, this was allowed? I thought that this is about breaking searching for a card.
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Не. С точки зрения администрирования турнира, если ты ничего не делаешь, неприятно и новичкам неприятно, и вообще, ну, у каждого свой взгляд на эту проблему. Я видел дискорды. Кому как. А то, что правил нет, ну да, таков путь. Так, прожимается. Oh, value! Look at that. Activating. Well... There is no swarm for third one to find value. You can now lament the lack of Gerald. So it's gonna be a longer way towards it. So 7 and 6, but... Well, you can buff them. Is it better than proc in Harpy Egg? Да тут еще вообще. Играл бы только на 3 колодах в Гвинте камень, ножницы, бумага, и было бы ему нормально, правильно? So yeah, I kinda like this. But as I said, like, you are losing on consume on this Harpy Egg. It's saving the Witch Apprentice for a longer period of time. Without the toll punish now, like one of them leaves and there is extra value on the second copy as well.
Quickly.
6, 9.
I have scores
Not
to
doing
settle.
much. Damage entire board. Not too hot. Base copy, 8, 6 damage and adjacent. Vision unit, 10. Well, setup at 10 is decent. Low prof unit is not. This is this is requiring a giant toad somewhere here. And there is no egg in the graveyard. Там яйца нету, его белка съела. Так что ход на 6. Клик, клак. Юнитов достаточно под Шаркана. Бам! Йоки чел! Имбуя. Книжка. Кто жаловался на книжку? Нефть Ренфри с контролем, правильно? Жесткий чел отправляется в финал. ГГ. Спасибо, что смотрели. Второй полуфинал, наверное... О, четверть. Что? Второй полуфинал, наверное, тоже уже должен был закончиться. Но не тут-то было. 1-2 Forever Globus 1-1. О, тут есть синды. Один синт, ладно. Тут есть синт, который один раз уже проиграл. So there is a syndicate against Inspired Zeal of Globus. Globus is the winner of the last Lilith tournament. So nice practice before playing the league. Although there was a devotion tournament, this is anything goes. Final is tomorrow. Where is the website? Although this doesn't really say exactly that. I suppose, yeah. So the next action is tomorrow for the final of this league. So Жесткий чел versus winner of the semifinal. Финал завтра в 7 по МСК. Получается, что 6 по Польше. So 6 PM CET. But the next action is the qualies on May 3rd and 4th. This is like a weekend action with best of 5s. The league is of course best of 3. А финал BO3 или BO5? Я так подразумеваю, что может быть BO5, да? Или финал также гоняют? Я потому что первую лигу, если честно, только местами видел, а потом уже увидел, что Bullet win и не смотрел. Кто-то овервью турнира вообще не заполнил. Ай-яй-яй. Где ссылочка на Telegram или куда-нибудь? А, есть же читы. BO5. Okay. So the final is a longer match tomorrow. Hey yo, Omar, how ya doing? We just finished with the games for today though. And I need to eat something. Chat, order me a pizza, eh? I don't have food at home. Should have asked like 2 hours ago. Okay, so this is still happening and there is no way to look at it. Unlucky. I should be available for the final. Maybe Daurian or Nick. I think Daurian will be streaming as well, so I'm gonna be streaming in English because Daurian should be providing the cast in Russian. But just tune in 6 p.m. CET tomorrow. CST. Yeah, we're on a summertime now. What else? Is there? Ah, wait, there is the about. Is this translated? You live on YouTube too? I still am. But thanks for reminding me. So YouTube, I'm gonna be finishing on YouTube because we are ending. I might talk a little bit more on Twitch. Спасибо, что смотрели. YouTube. На этом заканчивается тамкаст, потому что нет смысла продолжать запись. Queue in tomorrow for the final and find out who qualified for it beyond Joski Chell. So bye bye YouTube. Thank you Omar. It's actually like no reason to continue